What's up, my fellow dorks? It is me, the Turtle Dork, back again with a new review. This week I have for you Fist Fights, starring Charlie Day, Ice Cube, Tracy Morgan, Jillian Bell, and a whole slew of cast of characters in this film. This was a pretty funny film. Let's just start. It's weird, man. Like, the way this movie kind of starts off, showing the school, like this rambunctious kind of school that, you know, they need metal detectors to get through. It's real rowdy, and seeing films that have schools that are portrayed like this kind of turned me off, because most high schools aren't like that, or at least not when I was in high school, but that was like 20 years ago, so I don't know, maybe high school has changed, but this, you know, reminded me of like Lean on Me. So actually that's kind of interesting. Wow. Well, shit, I would want to be in the school that had Morgan Freeman from Lean on Me and Ice Cube from this movie. That'd scare me straight right away. With a film like Fist Fight, you pretty much get what you expect. When you have a setting that takes place in high school, when you're dealing with a faculty, you know that you're going to have a certain type of character. You know, you're going to have the gym teacher, you're going to have the teacher that wants to be young and is flirting with the students. You're going to have your Weasley character, you're going to have your angry teacher. So you're going to have all those different type of archetypes in this film, and this movie pretty much follows suit with that. Just talking about some of the supporting characters in the film, you have Jillian Bell, who does what she does best, kind of delivering that dry humor that we all kind of expect from her. Tracy Morgan is the gym teacher, his first film back from his accident, so it's definitely good to see him on screen. He has some really good scenes, especially with a lot of the students out in the field. But really this comes down to Charlie Day and Ice Cube, and I really have to say that for me the standout for this film was Ice Cube. He does a great job of playing that angry black man. We saw it in 21 and 22 Jump Street, and he does it wonderfully there. Lord and Miller do a great job of utilizing Ice Cube and his persona in that captain role, and that is kind of following suit in this film. And when you see him on screen, just his facial expressions, there's a lot that he that he can do without even saying much. That brings a lot of comedy to this, and just playing off of Charlie Day. And Charlie Day, he again is great at playing like these Weasley kind of characters, and this one is no different. I would say that the film overall, I mean, as a comedy, as long as it makes me laugh, I'll have a good time. And this film, it does that. For me, I would have to say the highlights of this film are Ice Cube, and towards the end of the film, there's a great segment with Charlie Day and his daughter at her like dance recital, and all I gotta say is that his daughter is a big fan of Big Sean. And yeah, it's it's a pretty funny scene, but yeah. And then we have other characters like Christina Hendricks is in this as well, which I completely forgot she was in this film, and she plays like another teacher, and she doesn't really have much to do in this film, and actually a lot of her scenes and her character is kind of inconsequential. It doesn't really affect the plot in any way. I mean, you could say maybe she kind of has a couple of moments that brings about some comedy. You could say they were funny, but overall, I mean, I kind of found her character to be kind of useless. But overall, I definitely give this a passing grade. At the end of the day, it's kind of a disposable comedy. It's not terrible, but it's not great. But most modern comedies that are made in Hollywood today aren't really great. We're not going to see anything new or inventive when it comes to this genre, but as long as it could be something that can keep us entertained. I mean, at best, I would say catch this maybe Saturday at a matinee if you're looking to just to get a couple laughs. But it's definitely worth a Redbox or to check out on Netflix. But I definitely give it a passing grade. So I would give this a solid 70 out of 100. Again, standouts are Ice Cube and that scene in the end with Charlie Day and his daughter. Remember, Big Sean. Hashtag IDGAF. Anyway, go ahead and let me know what you thought of Fist Fight if you've seen the film. Go ahead, rate, like, subscribe, share, and go ahead and check out my other dorks at MouthDork, at TheDiscoDork, and at Sidewalk Siren. And for me, I am the Turtle Dork, and with that, I'm out.